Your habits, your mindset, how you think, that's what needs to change. Overall, that's what needs to change. Your habits, how you think, your mindset, how you view yourself, that all needs to change. How you eat. But you see, if you decide to make that change on December 31st, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen how you want it to happen. Because I'll tell y'all this for example. Like, I'll use me as an example, right? In 2019, July 2019, I had a spiritual awakening. I hit a wall in my life. I felt like I was really stagnant. Okay, I was a little bit overweight. I was eating very unhealthy. I had no real direction. Okay, I had no real purpose. I had no goals. I mean, I had goals, but I wasn't driven. I wasn't hungry to attack those goals and to accomplish anything because my drive was weak, my conditioning was weak, my mindset was not to the level it's up to now, right? It's not fully developed. Overall, I'm just stuck in life. I'm stuck at a dead-end job, right? I'm not in the best shape, clearly, right? This is 2019. And for the first time when I was alone, just by myself, like, just getting into deep thought, like, one day it just clicked that what I'm doing right now, how I'm living my life, like how I'm eating and how my mindset is, like how I think about myself, like that all just needs to change. I had this like this shift in my mind to just do something different, to switch things up, right? And the first thing that I had to change, that I had to switch up, was how I ate. You know, instead of eating meat all the time, I let go of meat. I let go of fast food. I let go of any harmful foods, right? That's bad for my body. And I went vegetarian for an entire month. And then after that month had passed, let alone like during that month of being a vegetarian, I realized how much energy I had. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had so much energy to just go out and do more, to accomplish more. I had more energy than I've ever had in my life, just by substituting certain foods with more healthier choices. Eating healthy. Eating healthy gave me more energy. And I felt like I could do it. I felt like at that point, I can just do anything. Because that's how much my energy had increased. Just by switching how I ate. Changing how I ate for an entire month. My energy levels increased. Right? Just by making that simple switch. The thing about me is that I wasn't going to rapidly improve myself. You know, I had to work on some things that still needed to change, like my mindset, how I think about myself, and this was going to take a period of time for me to look at myself in a different light. Right? How I've been looking at myself previously has been very negative, has been very what's the word I'm looking for? I'll say self-destructive. I had like a self-destructive behavior. And how I viewed myself was very poor. And before 2020, I made a pact with myself to, okay, forever permeate the change, right? Make these positive changes, execute them, and become this new version of myself. Practice semen retention, quit quit the P Hub, get in better shape, exercise consistently. You know what I'm saying? Develop myself spiritually, grow a connection with the Most High. You know, have more of a direction. Try out new things, new skills, learn new things, possibly turn it into a business one day or pursue a certain career. And before I can even get to that place of improving on all aspects of my life, in 2019, the last half of 2019 was like the preparation for all that to take place. Because if I had decided to make that change on December 31st of 2019, you probably would not have gotten this version of me at all. You'd probably get this version of me a little bit later, right? Because that version of myself would have been delayed. It would have been delayed because I needed time. I needed time from July till December to fix whatever was going on in my head, to switch up certain habits, with, little small subtle changes in my life, to exercise more, to read the Bible, educate myself more, just improve myself overall and start implementing more positive habits. And then when I start retention in October of 2019, that's when I was on the go. That's when it was, okay, I got to get this new version of myself and I got to get it quick because I ain't got no time to waste. I was ready to unlock that new version of me. Once I start retention, it just like that shift just accelerated quickly, right? And I was able to make up my mind that, okay, I'm no longer going back to the old me. The old me has to die. The old me has to, get a grave. You know what I'm saying? Get a coffin and bury that underneath. Because we're done with that old me. Best believe that. Once I start retaining my sexual energy, it was all bets off. I'm not going back to that old me ever again. Now, I might revisit the grave here and there, but I still get back into this version of myself. I know how to get myself back in the groove, right? Because I spent July through December, conditioning myself, conditioning my mind, right? Conditioning my subconscious mind to what the new version of myself was going to look like, how he was going to be, how he was going to act, how he was going to carry himself. This was 6 months in preparation. But see, if I made that decision on December 31st, like I said, it would not have happened. Because I would still be stuck in the old me, trying to figure out the new version of myself, while 2020 is in the midst of happening, right? I had to get my spirit right. I had to get my emotions right, my mindset right. I had to come correct. And in 2020, I came correct. Because in 2019, I came in wrong. I came in incorrect. So I had to prepare myself for those 6 months to come in correct and to get things right and to set my life in a better direction, in which I did. So I'm proud of myself for starting to make that change and preparing myself for a new version of myself. Because like I said, change is not overnight. It takes a long period of time to accumulate, right? And that's how you guys have to go about, unlocking a new version of yourself. Right? For you people that still believe in New Year's resolutions, you have to give yourself time to make changes. Right? You want to change, but to make that change, it's going to take time. Right? The best way to start, like I said, execute small, subtle changes in how you live. You don't have to make big changes. That's not required. you'll get to a place where it'll just click. It'll just click with your subconscious, and then you'll start to implement a more healthier routine, right? You'll start to live a healthier lifestyle, right? When you start making more healthier choices for your life, right? You start to improve yourself in all aspects. It will come together. It will all the pieces will fall into place. But you have to give it time. Do not rush self-improvement. Do not rush, unlocking a new version of yourself. Because there are some things you have to go through and deal with in order to unlock that new version of yourself. So, like I said, New Year's resolutions, that shit gotta go. Real stuff, man. That shit gotta go. But hopefully this video helped you guys, man. It's a new year. It's not a new you. You know what I'm saying? It's just an improved version of yourself. Right? It's not no new year, new me. Everybody gotta cut that stuff out, man. Just focus on improving your life in all aspects. Keep doing the work. Keep putting God first. Don't let the devil attack your mind. Don't remain idle. Stay productive. You got to have this tunnel vision of your goals. That nothing else matters but what you have to accomplish, what you are set out to do. You got to have that you got to have that tunnel vision focus. Don't let anything disrupt your focus. So that being said, this is Mr. Solodolo. Like for the algorithm, smash that like button so everybody else can view the video and be exposed to this channel. Subscribe if you are new. More content is to come. God bless every single one of y'all, and I'm out, man. Peace.